We're going to be reviewing Puzzles and Survivals in the year 2023. It's a mobile game developed by 37 Games that combines puzzle solving and survival gameplay. They're currently doing a collaboration with Resident Evil, and I decided to check it out. I'm not sponsored by them to make this video, so I'm going to be providing an in-depth analysis of Puzzles and Survivals, covering everything from its gameplay mechanics and graphics to its overall replayability and monetization system. So that way you're going to get a truly unbiased opinion about this game. Until they give me money, then yeah, for sure, definitely say good things about it. But for now, we're gonna be honest about this game. So the game starts off with a tutorial, and that tutorial is actually tied into the collaboration. You will start off with Leon, the good old Resident Evil characters popping up to get you out of a sticky situation, but then you find yourself where during the tutorial, one of your girls gets bitten, and as a result, she is now infected, and the whole premise and the storyline of the story right now is to save that girl. So we throw her into a lovely vat, giving me very Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey vibes, which surprisingly I like, and off we go, and we try to save her. So the gameplay mechanics of Puzzles and Survivals are unique and engaging enough, I'd say. As you progress through the game, you'll need to solve puzzles and gather resources to build and maintain a safe haven for yourself and other survivors. The game offers a wide range of puzzles, ranging from simple matching games to more complex challenges that require strategic thinking and planning. In addition to puzzle solving, you will also need to manage your resources effectively to survive in the game's post-apocalyptic world. You will need to gather food, water, and other supplies to keep your survivors alive and healthy. You'll also need to defend your safe haven from zombie hordes and other dangers. One of the standout features of Puzzles and Survival is that it has an alliance system, which basically acts as a guild system. You can team up with other players to form alliances and battle against other players in zombie hordes. This adds a whole new level of strategy and depth to the game and keeps things interesting and engaging. They can also kind of speed up your building as well. So graphics and sound of Puzzles and Survival are actually not that bad. The game features beautiful and detailed visual assets that bring the post-apocalyptic world to life. The character models are well designed and animated, and the environments are rich and immersive. The sound design is also impressive, with a haunting and atmospheric soundtrack that adds to the game overall sense of tension and danger. The sound effects are also well done, with satisfying crunches and thuds as you battle against zombies and other enemies. One of the most important factors in any mobile game is its replayability. Fortunately, Puzzles and Survival has a lot of content to keep players engaged over the long term. With its wide variety of puzzles, resource management mechanics, and alliance systems, there's always something new and exciting to do in the game. However, like most mobile games, Puzzle and Survival has a monetization system in place. While the game is free to download and play, there are in-app purchases that can be used to speed up progress and gain access to exclusive items and features. While this game can be frustrating for some players, the game's monetization is fair and does not feel overly aggressive or predatory, but it definitely is very much pay for convenience. Overall, I'd say Puzzles and Survival is an excellent mobile game if you're really into this type of game. It combines puzzle solving and survival gameplay in a unique and engaging way. Its mechanics are well designed and balanced, its graphics and sound are top notch, and its replayability is impressive, I would say. I personally did enjoy playing the game. Not gonna lie, I did enjoy playing the game. However, I can definitely see how this game is very much a cookie cutter copy paste game, very similar to AFK Arena to Street Fighter Duel. This game does a lot of things that pull from very popular IPs such as Clash of Clans with its city building, Candy Crush for its strategy style, Shin Megami Tensei for its perspective of battle. So there definitely is a lot of great tried and true method of just gaming in general in this game. I will say though, as a result, it does definitely feel like the game is not fully cooked in all aspects of the area. They don't do anything exceptionally well. They do it just well enough that the game will still function as is. It's a mishmash of puzzle solving, city building, resource management. You have a lot of different game genres all mashed up into this gacha game. Yeah, you could basically call it a gacha game. What's really funny is that in the tutorial, you have the situation where your Resident Evil characters show up and they help you through the tutorial and get you through a hard and difficult boss. And unfortunately, you can't actually beat the tutorial because you recruit a 5-star unit that comes out and deals 100 times more damage than you, and then with that it finishes up the tutorial for you, and that character winds up being a paid character. So you get to see the character in action doing tons of damage, and then you realize you don't get that character for free, and you see that you can buy her for right away for the cheap price of under $10, when in reality it was a bundle of $270-ish. You're getting a fat discount. So the game is definitely hinting at you that, you know, if you want to be strong in this game, you gotta spend some money. Not only that though, the pay to win aspect isn't really pay to win, but there is a pay to win aspect because there is somewhat of a PvP arena mode to grind. You can tell that the top person in first place is twice the power as everyone else on second and third place. When you look at a character like that, you go like, wow, this person is either a fat thick whale or this person's hacking. Most likely it's the former and not the latter, but you can tell that this game is omega grindy, in the sense that it's gonna take a while before you even get to a point remotely where you can be even strong enough to compete. I will say though, the gameplay loop is definitely enjoyable enough. There's enough content to do that's very different, so it will keep you entertained and busy. The city building aspect will make it so that the game artificially forces you to log back on every single day to be able to keep upgrading your buildings. It also features different modes where you can go out there and gather resources in the hub. But not only that though, you can also just progress through the story and really try to limit tests yourself. I will say though, the game does not actually hold your hands. By chapter 3, I was already starting to feel the struggle. And I don't know if that struggle is because I don't have strong characters, or if it's just because I'm not investing my resources enough. This game feels a little bit like AFK Arena, where over time you're gonna get the resources you need to be able to upgrade your characters. So in a nutshell, you are getting kind of brick-walled, where there's this artificial fence that you can't get over unless enough time is spent in the game, or you've spent money to really fast track the progress of your game. With that being said though, the one thing I do really want to focus on the last bit is the gadget system. So the gadget system, like in any game, can follow many ways of doing it. This game does it in a way that I don't really appreciate. If you pull a character, or you use these coins to pull for characters, you don't get the character specifically. You usually will get shards, and with 10 shards or 10 fragments of that character, then you can unlock the character. There's also a small chance though, however, that you can unlock the character outright. I don't know what the odds are, I haven't really checked, but this is not a system that I really enjoy, because that just makes it so that a character, in order to be truly max potential, you have to get many copies of it. And this game makes it harder to do that, because not only do you not get the character outright, you only get either the fragments, which you are more likely to get, and after you get the full character, there's still multiple tiers or ascensions that you can do with your characters to bring them up by using more fragments. So just getting the character isn't enough for them to be super strong. You actually have to get multiple fragments just to be able to feed those back into the character to make them even stronger. So this game honestly is enjoyable, not gonna lie, it is enjoyable, but it's only a game that I could only see people really playing if either A, they spend a lot of money and they really want to feel strong, or B, this is a game that they've started before and they're just really invested in the IP. Overall, I don't personally think that there's anything really too wrong about the game. Obviously, it's a free to play game and people can spend money however they want, and you don't have to play this game. There's plenty of games that do this either similar or different, or just have different aspects of the game that just play better. Overall, I would say I would play this game really only if I was sponsored. If I wasn't sponsored, I wouldn't really play this game. With that being said though, I am technically sponsored, but only on Twitch side. They're not sponsoring me to make this video. This is just content for the sake of content, because like anything, this is a gacha game. As usual, you guys, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about these types of games. I personally just think that it's a fun, quick, turn your brain off kind of game. Surprisingly, it's actually kind of difficult sometimes, but because it's difficult, it does definitely make you want to have to spend money to be able to progress through the game, because then you can, clear more content. As usual, let me know what you guys think about this game. Have you played this game? I'm pretty sure you've seen the ads for this game. Let me know if you've even seen the ads. I've seen tons of ads for this game on my YouTube. Anyways, as usual, I stream on Twitch Monday to Friday, and I have a Discord community where we talk about all things Limbus as well as gacha games. Anyways, John Patio signing out. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.